pro dumpster diver every day, bitches. Every day, back at it again. Very simple. You know why I do what I do? Because I freaking love it. Yeah. Yesterday, old times. I went to Regal and I saw the movie Watchers. It was absolutely brilliant. M. Night Shyamalan is amazing, by the way. Go watch it. It's a beautiful movie. Love Dakota Fanning. And man, she can act. The ending will scare the hell out of you though. But M. Night comes up with some of the best stuff. So what are we looking at today? When I left the theater, there was a dumpster out and an art student basically got evicted, as you can basically see, okay? Now, obviously, you can tell it was an art student and stuff like that there, right? However, there was tech in the other set, so we're going to go ahead and explain what that is, okay? Always go in as many dumpsters as you can. Now, whoever also threw some of the stuff out was probably wealthy a little bit because this person had money. I ended up finding one of these bad boys, and I have never seen that inside of a dumpster. So either you got kicked out or you got evicted, but things, again, do happen in this economy. So let's go over what we got. We got a 3-cart Monty. We haven't had a 3-cart Monty probably in about maybe 3 months, 4 months, So for the newcomers here, a 3-cart Monty is when a dumpster diver goes out and you basically find your riches for the day. It could be anything from laptops, desktops, art, creative, cell phones, anything like that there. And you basically use it to fill up 3 carts and show everybody what you got. And some people who like it will actually say, hey, I want to purchase, some of the stuff you have or anything like that. All right, and you're allowed to do that. You can go on Facebook groups and do it as well. I do that, and some guys purchase food and everything like that they find. So let's go over the 3-cart Monty because there is a lot here to absolutely cover right now. So first thing, we have this. Now, for those of you who actually are in business, you already know how expensive paper is. This is a paper stack, and this is full. Okay, this is very nice here. We have other paper. We have loose leaf here. We have manila folders, which are good, and other printable paper. This whole thing right here might cost about $15 for you at Office Depot or Staples, okay? Now here we actually have ribbon. Now ribbon during the holidays does go on sale. However, when you want to get large batches like this, it is going to cost you. Now the Kirkland brand is Costco's brand, okay? So Costco is the big chain like BJ's. Now, when you have stuff like this isn't going to cost you $2. This here isn't felt either, okay? This is basically what some of us will call mesh. You would actually use this to keep the chickens in, but this is definitely a large amount. I'd probably say maybe about 60 feet are inside of this right now. And then you have ribbon here and the other ribbon, and this here is stacked all the way thick right now. So you can actually use this to keep things in, or even a proper fencing there. And then we have some tack glue here, which is half full, which is very good. And then other ribbon here, it's unopened, right? So this is why what's the number one rule of dumpster diving? When you get into dumpster diving, don't ever buy new stuff because you're always going to find what you need, okay? All of this here is probably going to cost somebody about $100. Okay, I'm saying that because these rolls here are about 50 brand new. Okay, and if I were to pull that out, it would basically end up saying like 300 or 400 feet. Okay, it's going to cost you a lot of money, but if you're a business owner, you stretch that out and make what you need. Okay, that's just these two. Now look at all of this. You see these here? This brand here, let me get another one here. This brand is Irwin. Now, I know Irwin is very good because you can go to Harbor Freight and actually pick some of these up, but these alligator clips here are very tough. Now, they'll probably cost you about maybe $2 or $3, but if you keep them in good shape, they will definitely last you a long time, okay? Irwin is a very good brand. I do have the other clamps that they have that actually go for the table vices. But I got a lot of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which probably spent maybe $30 or so, whatever, on that if they got a deal right now. But again, those are not cheap. The fact that someone bought them and again threw them out, they still have the tags on them and everything like that. And again, this is still a good brand. And then we have some other pieces here that definitely belong to our art student house plan template. These here are specialized architecture pieces that you can actually use and buy. I believe they might be about $2 a piece, but if you go to Staples, there's a clipboard. It might charge you a little bit more, okay? Now here we got a power lock. We have measuring tape. And these we already know are about $10 a piece at Home Depot. Still good, okay? We have silicone, which I'm definitely keeping. Tire kit right now, very good to have. FedEx bag. I'm going to use this. And then we have this here. This here, what you hear behind me is the gate. Now, I do want to put this up. Some of you know what this is. Some of you actually don't. This here is what you call a fuel cell, okay? So you would actually put water with this. This is where the tubes actually go. And this solar panel would actually be used on this with these two leads, and you would actually end up connecting them. You have one set there and another set there. And you would actually get electricity off of this. Probably about maybe 2 or 3 volts, but good enough to actually run a motor. Okay, so they threw that out. I believe that one there is probably about $50 maybe, who knows? If I can find a cheaper one, let me know, okay? And then we have the master lock here. I love this because it actually says public storage. So they might have had a unit, but this key is good. So now I have a brand new lock with 2 keys. All right, perfect. We got some RAM. Now here's the interesting thing about this. I want you to look at this. This was desktop RAM. They cracked it in half so nobody would get their information, okay? Which you can do right now, but again, it's just RAM. There's no real info on RAM that somebody can take that you stored your pictures on. But they left their hard drive intact. Now, for those of you who do electronics, you're laughing your ass off right now. You're probably saying, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, you cracked the RAM in half, as if we're going to use that because that's just gold scrap, but then you left your hard drive intact. You didn't drill any holes in it. You didn't puncture it in any way or shape or form. It's still flat, and this one here, as it says, is a terabyte. So guess what? A terabyte of your information is on there. Genius. Congrats, bro. You really did a good job. I know some of you are laughing like, dude, that's crazy. Hey, but look what they did. It's not, some people drill holes in it. Some people hit it with a hammer in order to break the plates, but it's still in good shape, okay? It's nothing, right? So you decided to throw the hard drive out, but then break the RAM. Smart. All right, and then we got some tools here, which are pretty good. We have this very nice wrench here, which I'm definitely gonna end up using. We got a file. We have a chisel, which now I actually have one that I can actually use, which is thinner. The one I have is always big. We have a tire piece there, flatbed. Ooh, got a nice wrench piece here. Got a blade, and then have a long metal ruler. I'm happy about this because I always have to end up buying rulers, and this one has the inches and centimeters on it. And then we have a nice bag here with a multimeter in it. And the multimeter, guess what? It works. Love that. Absolutely. This is just one cart, by the way, that we have today. Just one cart, okay? This is, now I haven't even gotten to the craziest stuff yet, okay? And trust me, I'm gonna get back to it, but first, I'm gonna give you guys a shout out. Look what we have here. What's this? This is a Calvin Klein clip. Now, anytime you see a name brand, always think it's gonna be expensive. This is a special clip here, which you could probably put your credit cards in and money, but I probably just put the money in it right now. This will probably just cost you maybe $50 or so. That's basically it. It's a very nice clip, and it's not damaged in any way at all, okay? Now, guess what we found? We found this. Michael Anthony's Jewelers. Yes, we found one. Now, we did find something similar beforehand, but I'm thinking, what's actually in here, right? So let's open it up, because I just got here right now. So I want to know what's inside of it. So what we have here, we have, ooh, look at this. Okay, we have some gold scrap here, which actually might be resellable. I have to be careful about this here. Have some gold scrap. Oh, we got markings. We have 14 karat. Okay, so this is 14 karat. Now, it's probably not going to end up being full or solid. It'll probably be plated or filled. But then you have a nice necklace here for a woman from Mark Anthony. What the hell? What is this doing here? From Mark Anthony's. Ooh, what we got here? Hold on. We have a ring. All right, do we have any markings on this here? We do have a marking. No, I don't see one. Okay, so this is very nice. You got your fake diamonds around it. It wouldn't be costume jewelry because this is gold. It may not be solid gold, but it's always nice to see this. And again, people throw this stuff out, and I tell you guys all the time, when people get evicted, the landlord doesn't really care. He's just chucking your stuff out because you didn't pay for rent. So he doesn't have to respect you, okay? So again, if I just got this bag today at a dumpster dive, I'd be happy. Simple, right? Just this little bag made my day because now I have 14 karat gold in here on top of another gold ring. And we haven't even gotten to the other 2 carts yet. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning, love it. That's the first cart. Next cart we have the tech. So I decided to split everything up here. We have a fiber optic service panel set, which is very nice. Now I looked inside of it and it was empty, so we're actually going to use this for metal scrap right now. And then we also have this, which I may keep. This is an Xfinity box, and it's a RNG 110, but as we look inside of it, this is an actual unit, and there's a gold board in there along with their server information. Okay, now rule of tick. Whenever you have services like Verizon or Xfinity or Comcast, all right, they're usually going to be Aris. And Aris is the company that usually makes your routers, which is this that they threw out. Always return it to the company because they can actually charge you the amount that you rented for it because you didn't purchase it. Okay, so if you don't purchase it, you basically have to pay for the unit outright, and they'll probably charge you $150. It'll end up at a debt collection agency, and you don't want your information out there online because they will sell it to you. And we actually have the box. This is a Comcast box. So again, two companies, Comcast that you're going to see, Xfinity and Aris. Okay, you're always going to see them together. All right, now we have this unit here, just missing the plugs there, but this is definitely nice to have. All right, Cisco is making everybody's stuff there. Now, try not to throw those brands out because you can sell them online for people who want to add an additional box to their children's room. And instead of wanting to rent one for $10 a month, they'll just go ahead and up their service plan and then just tack on a box right now, okay? Now, we have some tool sets that people threw out. This tool set here is a locksmith hole saw kit. And guess what? They threw the kit out. I have the pieces in here. Now, yes, it is used, but these pieces are still good. They're still nice. All right. I could still probably sell this there for maybe 10 or 15 bucks, but knowing the whole kit is probably 50. But something like this is going to last you maybe about 5 or 6 years if you keep it in good condition. Usually you want to wipe the pieces off and clean them with oil so they don't rust or anything like that. But yeah, we have the kit in here. This is absolutely nice. And we have another kit in here, which basically looks like it's an actual full kit right now, but there's no markings on it. So this basically would actually be your screwdriver set. You actually have your hex pieces here, your flat bit here, you have your Phillips head and everything, but they threw it out because look, it broke. So you can't, I don't think you can fix this. Can you fix it? I doubt it, right? See how it broke there? So they really can't, yeah, it broke. They can't fix that. So why not just throw this piece out and just keep everything else and then go to like Family Dollar and then buy a piece? That's what you should do, right? Okay. Another piece here, we have some type of GPS piece for a motorcycle. It says parts and components. It's a Phantom 3 HDMI piece in here, and we have the glass part as well. So this might have been part of somebody's GoPro, okay? We have this here, which looks like it is solid copper. Don't know. It says 275 EI. I will ask people what this is. If it's solid copper, I'll keep it and use it. We also have an Xbox headset. This is for the Xbox One, by the way, the Xbox One, not the other Xbox, okay? And that's what we basically have here. This actually goes in. I don't believe this goes to the actual Xbox 360. We have Apple cord, which is beautiful. We have an HDMI cord. And we have another Apple cord, which is still plugged in. Why you wouldn't, if you got evicted, dude, keep your cords because you need to plug shit in, all right? Then we actually have this here. This is what you would actually use for your TV. Have another HDMI cord, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh man, I'm sweating. Let me get a napkin. Yeah, I did check the markings on it. It is an original bag. So this is an actual DKNY bag right now. Now, you know, there's not going to be a price tag on it. It is a used bag, but it is still in good condition if somebody didn't, oh, yeah, it's in good condition if somebody didn't want to pay, you know, the full price. So what else we found is this. This appeared to be some type of diving gear because you actually see the oxygen plug right here called Cressy Sub. So this would be some type of diving gear with a line here that says $99. So they purchased this for 99 bucks. It's got maybe 300, 400 feet on it, which is pretty good. You've got a pencil with a latch on it. Everything is still here. Like this is still a full kit, by the way. All right, you have the sucker here. You have the pull ring. You have a line going up. You actually have the oxygen piece here. You have the red flag for safety. You have the whistler here. Yeah, it's still nice. This is still intact, by the way. It smells a bit fishy because it was in the dumpster, But this is a full pack, and then your oxygen part goes right there. Who knows how much this costs? That right there is a killer. If I pick one of those up, bro, I'm set. Compared to the Scott's oxygen packs we have, having a Cressy on board is nice. Okay, this is good. We're keeping that bad boy. Don't care what you say. All right, that's the second card. This is the third card here. Now I saved this up because this computer is what they call the Thermatake, and it actually came with the directions on it, which is good. And so this is an actual full desktop set here. Okay, it's already set up. You have your pack inside, CPU, everything except a hard drive. Okay, and then you have your coolant packs in here, and it's also power cooled as well. This is nice, full set. Again, it might be a Windows XP, but again, it's still sellable. And then we have a Dell here right now. Again, full pack everything, no RAM, no hard drive, but we have, what is that? A Radeon HD 2400. Full set inside. Gotta love it. Got to love it. 2 desktops right now. On top of that, we actually have this. I thought it was empty, but it's actually still got the keyboard and mouse inside of it. Brand new. Somebody just decided, hey, I don't need it, and chucked it. Thanks a lot. Guess what? We got tubing. Tubing is expensive. If you go to Ace Hardware, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg for just a foot of this. Might even be 75 cents or $1. So here we got a lot of it. So I'm keeping this because this is good to move water from a fish tank out the door or even into the sink, which is very good. But you got to watch out for the fish smell that comes with it. We have a bottle here that'll actually hold all of the gold I have, 2.7 liters. This is very thick glass, so I am keeping that bad boy. And then guess what? We got this. Now, some of you are like, damn, dude, what you gonna do with all them pens? I'm keeping this, right? Why am I keeping it? Because it's a big ass eraser right here. Look at for the big mistakes. Yep, like you did with your eviction. Look at that. Crayola, pencils, pens, everything in this sucker, even these. And Staples is charging people a lot for these right now. This is good. I like this. I know this is an art student because there's no way in hell a random person just has this inside of their stuff right now, okay? And to think of what you paid for all those pencils and pens anyways, probably would have cost $100 for a box like that, okay? So all in all, we've got a lot of stuff here today, guys. This is the best thing today along with the jewelry. This is what we do. Pro Dumpster Diver out.